Hi everyone, I'm Natalie and this is True Crime and Tarot. So this is something different. I have also got a different YouTube channel which is Natalie the Divine. I do a lot of tarot on there, but this is something new that I have come across, something very different, something that's not used in this day and age. What I'm going to do is I'm looking on the cases of missing people. Also, I'm doing the tarot side to that as well. So I've done a lot of research on this case, and what I'm going to do then at the end of it is going to do the tarot cards to see what actually did happen and the outcome of this case. So this case is the recently well-known missing case of Summer Wells, 5 years old, from Tennessee. She had gone missing. She was last seen outside 100 block of Ben Hill Road in Beach Creek in the area in Rogersville, Tennessee. Excuse me if I don't say the places correct. She was wearing grey pants, a pink shirt. She's 3 foot and 40 pounds. She has blonde hair, blue eyes. There is a Amber Alert out for Little Summer. There was over 304 leads and tips on Summer, but none have been successful as of yet. It hasn't been ruled out yet as an abduction, but there is currently no evidence to confirm that Summer was abducted. There is at least 77 agencies that is spanning across multiple states, including Ohio, Alabama, Virginia, Georgia and North Carolina to assist the search. The family of Summer Wells told the authorities it is not common for the 5-year-old to just wander off. Investigators have questioned many individuals, including drivers who were seen in the area at the time of the child's disappearance. Back in 2020, Donald Wells, father of Summer Wells, was arrested on domestic assault charges. Following that, the information of Summer Wells' mother, Candace Bly, filed for an order of protection against Donald Wells. Now it is a dismissed order of protection. Candace Bly stated, "I am afraid for my children and for myself." Bly had said that Wells was an abusive man. Okay, he was very mentally and physically. If there is any credible tips, then to call 1-800-TBI-FIND for any tips or queries or anything that is regarding this case of Summer Wells. It has been addressed that Summer Wells is not the only family member to have disappeared in this family, because the mother, Candace Wells, her sister had gone missing back in 2009 and was never found. Don Wells wrote a written statement believing that Summer was in fact kidnapped while playing outside. Summer had been missing since the 15th of the 6th, 2021. Summer had very short hair, near enough like shaven her hair. There is an award of $25,000 for any information on the whereabouts of Summer Moon Utah Wells. Also, another office member to call Hawkins County Sheriff is 423-272-7121. A family member had reported Summer missing at 6:30 p.m. There is a lot of CPS in the past that have been called out to the Wells family due to the parents, Candace and Don, being under the influence of drugs. There is also, Don has a son called Don Jr. that is a convicted sex offender and he has done 3 years in prison. Also, Don Sr. had sexual assault on minors, which is all allegations and not known if it's actually happened. There is a lot of history in the family. There is a 15-year-old boy that bothers with the Wells family also. And Candace had given this 15-year-old boy alcohol on the disappearance of Summer. That day, this 15-year-old and the Wells family was all at the river on that day, just before she disappeared. There was also mentions of Summer going under the water and was under the water for at least 1 minute until a 15-year-old boy jumped into the river and got Summer out. But apparently she was very much conscious and she was fine and she was just sitting in the chair. The 15-year-old's parents confirmed that their son was intoxicated and Candace did give their son the drink. Okay, so that is the information that I have found out so far on this case. I am now going to tell you the prediction that I have come across on myself by doing it through some tarot reading. So this is something very different, something very new that may be relevant to this case. I feel a good strong connection to this case, so this is going to be the first case that I am doing with the tarot cards. So the questions I asked the tarot cards then was, what happened to Summer Moon Wells? So the first card that came out then was the Temperance card. So to me, this is showing playing with water. This is a blonde person, which is Summer. The next card then was the reverse Eight of Swords. So what I could get from the cards is the sense of being free and the doors being open, left open. Someone is actually facing fears and someone is going to stand up to abuse, needing to seek some help. There may be an involvement of someone who haven't long been released from prison, where the judge had ruled favourably. There was some type of acquittal may have been involved, and someone has severe depression and either got punished or recently punished someone. The next card that was pulled out then was the Queen of Wands in reverse. So there was an older, fatter, brown-headed woman that was being very controlling at this time and very demanding. Some sense of being very self-centered with this person, and she was very malicious, very jealous, but also unfaithfulness within herself as well. You then had the card of the reverse Six of Wands that come out then, which is there was a realization that Summer had actually got lost due to some unwelcome news that was coming in to the family that was causing a lot of frustration at the time. Then they had the World card, which is then it got out into the world and being surrounded by family and friends. Reverse Death, there is a lot of mourning and negativity, something to be resurfaced from the past and the past coming back to haunt the family. This could be linked to a potential death. Queen of Swords, there's the truth to be revealed and being very skeptical, but also being open-minded to anything, a lot of the pain and the sadness. Reverse Star, there's someone not having any interest at all and is not bothered with help looking for Summer that is a family member. Reverse King of Pentacles, there's a male involved that was corrupted, may have had animal abuse or neglect, that have been very obsessive in their own behaviours and might be a businessman with debts, and they may be broke. So they may be a businessman or they may have a lot of debts that's involved and they currently going through some stage of being broke. Okay, the next card then, which came out, was the Ace of Wands. So there's to be a new beginning and a lot of action being taken. Someone that is very passionate about this case. There may be a new birth or new good news that's coming in, and there is the sense of starting over again. With the Moon card, there is to be a lot of support over the disappearance, but there is a lot of suspicions about people that is coming out. There is to be a lot of issues to go on with Candace, with her being very unstable at the time. Reverse Queen of Cups. The mother is to become a bit wishy-washy and spacey and very shallow and unreliable in the case. Reverse Five of Wands. There's this sense that there's to be some cooperation with Summer's family, doing some teamwork, but having some fears of any confrontation and feelings of being very intimidated and becoming hot-headed. Nine of Pentacles. There's to be some success to do with the property, the land, the countryside, and some type of protection around that property. Reverse Fool. There's someone that needs to get away and is very inappropriate, and they have done bad decisions and bad mistakes. Reverse Eight of Pentacles. There's someone that is very much disinterested and making no effort, that has a bad reputation, that doesn't work, who is doing some shortcuts in the case and may be involved in scams. High Priestess. There is a female that is staying distant, that has had a lot of secrets that she is currently withholding, and she have some motives. Tower card. There's something to be unexpected. There may be a breakup in a relationship. People to start turning on someone because they have been caught out. Reverse Four of Pentacles. There's a gambling and risks, a lot of jealousy and control going on. Reverse Hermit. Someone is about to be outcasted, but learning to face their fears head on. Now, the next question I asked the cards was, who was involved in Summer's disappearance? First one we have then is the Ten of Wands. Someone who had been taken advantage of and for granted, that was unable to say no and took on others' problems, making them have the huge weight on their shoulders, needing to keep their head down. Two of Pentacles. Someone who had a lot of ups and downs, that may have money transferred to them recently. It could be involved with journalism. Three of Cups. People that got together and may be intoxicated and had a good time with friends. Six of Swords. Someone may be an accomplice or ally that had travelled and smuggled and took Summer. Queen of Swords. Mature female that seeks the truth, that can be skeptical and also a problem solver as well. Reverse Seven of Cups. Someone may be drugged up or was spacey and may be now sober and is actually coming to the realization of their mistakes. Reverse Queen of Pentacles. There was child neglect and abuse and prostitution. Someone that was out of control and jealous and also money grabbing. Empress. There was someone who enjoyed gardening and enjoyed the countryside. Maybe a mother or someone was pregnant, but that is very protective and wealthy. Reverse Devil. There was someone that was saying or said enough is enough and wanted a divorce and had released themselves from an abusive, controlling situation that either seeks revenge or justice. Next question I asked then was, where is Summer Wells to now? We had the Five of Cups that come out. Okay, so this card is showing houses near water. So she is near some houses and water. Five of Cups. There is a lot of loss and sadness around Summer. And there is also some type of isolation around her, feeling stuck. Ten of Cups. Wherever Summer is, she is going to be coming home and she is currently being happy and she is being more looked after. Queen of Swords. She's around a woman, an older lady that's going through some pain and sadness. A mother figure that has infertility problems. Reverse Queen of Wands. This woman can be temperamental and controlling and demanding, that is nasty and jealous, that envies people with children. She had some rivalry in the past and she's the type to give out malicious gossip. Reverse Four of Pentacles. There's something about gambling and taking a risk and a large purchase and a lot of jealousy. Okay then, so that is what I could get from the tarot cards when I asked the questions about Summer Wells's case. I hope in some circumstance it can give a little bit of hope and help towards the case. If there is people that is going to be seeing this video and is around that area of Summer Wells, please take this into consideration just in case it is what actually had happened. I'm not saying it's 100% accurate. I'm just saying that this is what come out in the cards. And sometimes the cards don't lie to a certain extent. Sometimes there is some truth in the cards. But I really hope this is giving a lot of eye-opening to the case and a lot of awareness. I do really, really wish and hope that they find Summer Wells, because like a mother like myself, I wouldn't like anything like that done to my children. I would actually, to be honest, I wouldn't want to put myself in that situation anyway. I wouldn't want to think about it. It's just devastating. And I do understand from the family and the friend side about what they'd be going through right now. But what I want to say is I want to spread a lot of awareness for this family and for Summer, and I really hope and pray she does actually come home and everything will be fine. Okay then, so that is the case of Summer Wells that I have researched, and also done the tarot cards about what may have actually happened and the things where she may actually be. Okay, love and light from myself to everyone. A lot of awareness going out to you, Summer. Bye everyone.